Count down the seconds. Final stats, you think, Keith? Going to be an exciting game to watch. I think it's anybody's ball game, and at the end of the season, it's always great to see the teams really starting to compete. And once it's done, this could be anybody's game. So, and at this time, we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. All right, now as we get set and ready for this ball game. Oh, lean over. I dropped my list and stuff like that. So high above courtside here in the Hammond Lumber broadcast booth as we get set and ready for this game here. Once again, the Woodland. If you're just joining us, we have the Woodland Dragons hosting the Shead Tigerettes. This is a makeup game for yesterday. That was canceled. We know it's a little early, but with the schedule and everything going on in between this and the Callis game and these, things like that, that they wanted to try to get it in as quick as they could. So as we get set, they're ready to go. Standing at jumping on for each team is Adrena Fenderson, number 3, and missing Cornelius, number 21.
So with Woodland, with the girls having just 6 players, that can play a factor in a game, foul trouble and such. So let's see.
Tip is gone for Woodland. Brooke Smith takes it up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Cornelius. Shot up. No good by Caitlin Hamilton. And rebound is pulled down by Suddy. Jenna Suddy with the ball. Gets it across midcourt. And, yeah, you're right. You're right, Keith. It is. This is a time with only 6 players. And a steal taken by Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith takes it left-handed layup. Up. In. Good for 2.
Nice play by Brooke.
Great take that time. She's really been really stepping it up on defense the last couple of games. She's caused a lot of turnovers. So Woodland drops back man-to-man. Ball crosses midcourt. Down inside to Fenderson. Fenderson looks. Nothing there. It's going to bring it back out to the wing. Top of the key it goes. Foul line. Gets it back out to Fenderson. Fenderson back to Johnson. With it now is Suddy to Fenderson. Fenderson takes it baseline, sees nothing there. It's going to dribble all the way back out. They get it back out. Fenderson takes it off the glass. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Cornelius. Missing gets it up to Caitlin Hamilton. Hamilton gets the top of the key to Smith. Carly Smith tries to hesitate, gets that jump step to go and get him, and traveled. So that'll be a turnover for Woodland, I think. Yes.
It is. So Woodland's going to play man-to-man. There aren't going to be a lot of wide-open threes here for Shead, and they're going to have to. Well, now they take a 3.
They did take a 3, but it wasn't wide open. No,
it wasn't wide open. They're going to look to drive the ball to the rim at some point, get Woodland in foul trouble.
And that's the key to this game, I think. And Dana, being a coach for quite a few years, he's quite aware of that. So. Okay, with the ball shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down, stolen away. A little help from Chloe Farrer. Carly Smith with the ball. Crosses midcourt. Gets it back to the top of key to Smith. Brooke Smith with it. Over to Carly. Kaylin Hamilton, I'm sorry. Back to Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith to Carly Smith down on the baseline. Nothing there. Stolen away. Nice steal that time by Shaylin Fenderson. Almost stolen away. It's stolen away. Nice defense that time by Chloe Farrer. She takes it up off the glass. Actually tried to get it off the glass. Both defenders there was able to block it. She was able to get a rebound. With it now is down inside. Pass into Cornelian, missing, and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Shead. So it's going to be Woodland with the ball in front of the Shed's bench. Carly Smith was it. Back out to Brooke Smith. Inside, stolen away, but back out, loose. Picked up by Carly Smith. Carly Smith's a little 12-footers, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Howes. And they get it over to Suddy. Suddy brings it across midcourt. Screen set, takes it in herself. That's up, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Woodland.
So Woodland's trying to, on their end, but pass the ball into the post.
Yeah.
And they've got to take better angles, and they'll find missing.
A little patience there. A little slow going in this game. I'm sure the girls aren't used to doing the games this early. So with it now is Howes. Howes shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Brooke Smith. Loose ball off the foot of Fenderson of Shed. And Woodland has possession.
Shed's moving the ball around nice. There's just not going to be easy shots against Woodland. They play a good man-to-man defense.
5 minutes to go in this first period of play. Woodland up 2-0. Low-scoring game. With it now, loose balls picked up by Johnson. They get it back over. Johnson now with it. Brings it across midcourt to Fenderson. Fenderson, cross-court it goes to Fenderson. Adrena Fenderson shot up, no good. Loose ball. Rebounds picked up by missing Cornelius. With it now is Hamilton. Hamilton crosses midcourt. Carly Smith doesn't have nothing there. It's going to get it inside to missing. Missing back out to Carly Smith. Carly shot up for three, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Brooke Smith. Gets it back out. Pass around. Carly Smith is getting it up again. Rebounds pulled down by Shed this time. And we got a jump ball, tie up down underneath.
That was good ball movement by Woodland. They got a couple of nice shots, just not falling in yet.
Yeah, they didn't force it either. No. They were down inside. They were double teamed. Get it back out to the open defender. Pass it around. Eventually something's going to open up. Jump ball possession arrow was in favor of Shed, so Shed with it now. Crosses midcourt. Suddy. Back over to Shaylin Fenderson. Fenderson with it. Just above that three-point arc. Bounce pass down inside to Suddy. Suddy shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Hamilton.
We're 4 minutes into this game. There hasn't been a foul yet.
No, and that's a good sign, especially for Woodland.
There's that play right there.
And that's what they've been looking for all game. Yes. Right. Nice inside pass there to Cornelia. She puts it up on the glass. 4-0 you score. 3:32 to go in this first period. Shot for threes up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by missing.
Two good box outs there.
Brooke Smith brings it up cross midcourt. Cross court it goes to Hamilton. Hamilton shot for three, that's no good. They follow there. Loose ball is picked up by Suddy, I'm sorry, Suddy. Suddy with it now, being closely guarded by Hamilton. Crosses midcourt. Back out it goes to Johnson. With it now is Fenderson. Shaylin Fenderson takes it down inside, nothing there. Loose ball, rolls around. Loose again, tie up on the floor. It's going to be Woodland's possession.
The Lady Dragons are playing a pesky defense.
And that's good that they're able to keep the foul situation under control here for this first period. That's a big plus and a bonus for them with only 6 players. So, but Woodland with it, crosses midcourt. Brooke Smith down inside to Chloe Farrer. Farrer is a blocking foul on Shed as Chloe Farrer was trying to take it down baseline.
Okay, that foul is on number 14, Dana Mahar, and that is her first, team's first.
Down inside, entry pass, nothing out. Get it to Caitlin Smith, to Carly Smith, and down in the three-point corner. Bounce pass inside to Cornelius. Missing. Nothing there. Loose ball is picked up by Shaylin Fenderson. Adrena Fenderson with it now. Fenderson takes it down the glass and in the lane. Nice. Take that time by Adrena Fenderson. Takes it down. Double team. Still gets it up. 4-2 your score. 2:13 to go in this first period of play. This time's clock through pretty quick. Very few possessions. Time stop on here on the clock. Shot is up. No good by Carly Smith. Loose ball is picked up by Shead. With it now is Suddy.
Let's see if Shead's going to continue to drive the ball at the rim. There it goes.
Blocked that time by Cornelius. Missing Cornelius. She gets it to Carly Smith. Carly tries to get it up towards Chloe Farrer. She had the breakaway there, but not able to handle the pass. Rolls out of bounds. Going to be a turnover for them.
Jamie, I think that's what the Shead girls are going to do. They're going to attack from the wing, go to the middle, and see if they can't pick up a foul. Let's see what
they got. And that, like I said, that is the big key. Shot by Fenderson.
Nice
Ooh, that's a nice job. I'm sorry. Yeah, Suddy, Jenna Suddy, number 33. I'm getting them mixed up. 33 and 34 look almost alike. Jenna Suddy puts it up for three. Puts Shed up by 1, 5-4. Shot up by Woodland that time is no good as they got it down through. And last touch by Shed. It's going to be Woodland ball underneath their own basket. 1:11 to go in this first period of play. Entry pass inside to missing Cornelia. She's up off the glass. Good for 2. Nice assist that time by Woodland. Puts Woodland up by 1. 6-5 with a minute to go in this first period. Screen set. With it now with Suddy. Suddy has nothing down under there, and I believe she stepped out of bounds. Nice double team that time on the baseline.
Good defense by the Woodland girls.
Carly Smith with it. Crosses midcourt. It's back out to Brooke Smith. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton for 3. That's up. No good. Loose ball. Rebounds picked up by Shed. Shed tries to get it off. They get it to Fenderson. Adrena Fenderson. Off to Jenna Suddy. Sonny brings it up court. 30 seconds to go. First period. 6-5 your score. Woodland up by 1. Don't give her that shot for 3, and they did, and she hits. Makes
way
it
outside.
Wow. That's a nice shot that time by Jenna Suddy. Puts Shed up by 2, 8-6, 15 seconds to go. With the ball is Chloe Farrer. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Brooke Smith. Cross court goes to Carly Smith. Carly Smith shot up by 3, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Fenderson.
5 seconds.
Quickly get it out to Suddy. Suddy shot up off the glass. No good at the buzzer, and that ends your first period of play with the score. The Woodland Lady Dragons 6 and the Shed Tigerettes 8.
Basketball season's here, and you know what that means.
Wow, that was
early
quick.
Weekend practices and late-night drives home from watching your favorite high school team play.
Yeah, only one
Duncan's
foul.
got you covered.
What?
Duncan
Only one foul.
I know.
Machias or on North Street in Calais has what you need to give you that little spark of energy
is it?
throughout basketball season. Whether it be hot or iced coffee, breakfast sandwiches, donuts, and so much
Quarter
more.
of.
Washington County High School basketball runs on
15
Duncan.
minutes for a whole quarter.
Yes.
Thinking about building a new home or remodeling your current home? Well, when it comes to insulating that home,
Hit the
broadcast booth right after this, guys.
Perfect, that works. If you weren't going to do it, I was going to say it.
Yeah. Are here to help with all of your
So you're leaving the station and going to the game in a little while, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm leaving probably a little bit after 5. I'm going to leave. Bill's going to take over, and I have to set up down there, so.
Now back
Right back to ya.
the Lumber broadcast booth on Classic Hits.
Okay, now we're back as we get ready to begin the second period of play. Woodland 6, Shed 8 if you're just joining us. High above courtside in the Hammond Lumber broadcast booth. Jamie Bohannon and Keith Moody with you, giving the play-by-play stats. Probably don't do as good as Mike does, but we manage.
We're trying to do it. You know what? Number 33 for Shed, I wouldn't let her shoot anymore.
No, I mean she
got a
was
good-looking shot.
She's got a pretty shot, and she was about 1.5 feet behind that 3-point shot. That last one she had her, and let me tell you, it was nothing but net. So with it now is Suddy. Suddy has it, nothing there. Gets it over to Fenderson. With it now is Mahar. Mahar with it. Bounce pass inside to Howes. Howes shot up, no good. Loose ball is picked up by Fenderson. Shot is up. Loose ball is picked up by Cornelius.
Nice hustle.
Great hustle.
Whoa. Laying out on the floor, dribbling at the same time. Nice job, my son.
Carly Smith now, top of the key. Gets it over to Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith gets it out. Tapped out of bounds. Tried to get that pass down inside. Off of Shead. It's going to be with the ball.
Athletic move by Brooke Smith to save that ball.
Inside to Cornelius. Cornelius up off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second chance points. Good. There we go. And an and one here. Nice take that time by Cornelius, and that seems to be what we're seeing tonight from Woodland is they're dishing that down inside Misson. Misson's getting a lot of shots here, and she's starting to make them count.
That foul is on number 14. I think.
No, I don't think they're quick enough yet.
Oh.
Bob's doing the clock, so they're a little slow. Yes, it is 14. She picked up her second and the foul shot was no good by her missing. Loose ball is picked up by Woodland. Woodland now to Kaylin Hamilton. Carly Smith, top of the key, down inside to Chloe Farrer. Shot up, bounces off, no good. Rebounds. Oh, nice try that time by Brooke Smith. A little frustrated. She had the ball. She went to dribble the ball, and her foot was right there. So
I like what Woodland's doing. They've taken some outside shots. They've looked for Miss Hun inside. They're going inside out. That's awesome. They'll get some of the outside shots.
Oh, they'll start falling for them. They will. Okay, with the ball is Suddy. Suddy crosses midcourt. Being closely guarded by Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith, sorry. Fenderson with it. Pass down inside by Mahar is stolen away by Woodland. Up, down it goes to Brooke Smith. Nothing there.
Nice block.
Nice block that time. Great job by Shead for that defense that time. With it now is Fenderson. Fenderson takes it up. Loose ball. Picked up by Howes. Howes with it. Gets it into Mahar. Mahar gets it over to Fenderson. Shot is up. No good. Rebounds picked down by Hamilton.
Nice box out by Kaylin.
Carly Smith for three from the corner. That's no good. Loose ball, and I believe it was last touch knocked out of bounds by Woodland.
I don't think Woodland's made an outside shot yet.
I don't think they have one.
Outside of,
No, outside
10 feet.
of 10 feet. I don't even think it's been 10.
Yeah.
I think you
Brooke
8.
inside both.
Yeah.
And
Brooke
Miss
2,
Hun.
missing.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice defense that time. We've seen that the last couple games by Brooke Smith, anticipating that pass and able to get that knocked out of bounds. She's had several turnovers and steals that time, but she wasn't able to recover on that one. So Shead with it now. 5:53 to go. Tie score 8-8. Suddy shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Smith. Smith doesn't have anything. She's going to pull it back. She's going to take the three. Shot is up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Fenderson. Fenderson has it. Gets it over to Suddy.
They're going to look for the ball to get inside. Let's see.
Howes with it. Top of the key. And we got a pushing foul away from the ball.
That'll be on Chloe Farrer. Her first, team's first. They're looking for the ball down to number 3 in the post.
They are. And I think what happens is they start making those shots. They're going to have to fall away from Suddy out there, and that might give them a chance to hit some shots from outside too. I think they got the same game plan as Woodland. Try to get it down inside at first. Nice block that time by missing Cornelius. Loose picked up by Howes. Howes gets it out to Mahar. With it now is Howes again, and we got a foul taken that time by Woodland. Danica and Howes is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
And that foul is on Miss Hun Cornelius, and that is her first, team second.
Howes' first foul shot's no good. She still gets one more. 5:11 to go in this first half of play. Tie ball game, 8-all here, folks. We said it was going to be a close game. It's going to be a fight to the end. So, shot, no good. And we got a violation on Woodland that time. One of the Woodland players stepped in too soon. I couldn't see which one it was. Did you see?
Either.
I couldn't see either. So Howes gets a third chance. And that's no good. Rebounds run down by Carly Smith. With it now over across midcourt to Brooke Smith. Carly Smith takes it down the lane, nothing there. Steps up, shot up, no good. Rebounds loose. We got a hold on somebody.
That might be on number 14. No, it's going to be on Woodland. Follows on Miss Un. Cornelius, that's her second. Team's third.
Shead with the ball now. Bringing it up the floor is Shaylin Fenderson. Fenderson with it. Gets it inside. Stolen away by Brooke Smith. Nice steal that. Take that time by Brooke. We've seen that, like I said, many, many games. Hamilton down inside the corner to Hamilton. Hamilton's shot for three. Nope, going to be two.
Nice
I didn't
shot.
see the arms go up.
It's a two-pointer for Kaylin.
10-8 your score. 4:23 to go this first period. Suddy with it. Takes a shot. Little 16-footer. In and out it goes. Loose ball is picked up by Fenderson. Shot for three is up. Nice. Take that time by Adrena Fenderson for three. Gives Shead that 1 point lead. 4:05 to go. 11-10 your score. If you're just joining us. Nice take that time by Chloe Fair. Shot is up, no good. Cornelius with it. She gets it back up, no good. Gets her own rebound again. Third shot up, no good. Loose, finally picked up by Shead.
Miss Un had to be careful not to get her third foul there.
Yeah.
She did a good job.
Suddy takes it all herself. That's no good. And we got a pushing foul from behind on the rebounding action on Shead.
It'll be on number 34, Shaylin Fenderson.
And we got a timeout on the floor as I believe Woodland takes a timeout with his score. Woodland 10, Shead 11. Okay, we're back from Woodland's timeout. Ball gets up off the floor. Nice shot that time by Caitlin Smith. Kaylin Hamilton, Carly Smith, Brooke Smith.
Hey.
Carly, I thought actually looked. I would say actually it was Hamilton that taken that shot for three. 13-11 now is your score. Shot is up by Shead, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Carly Smith. With it now, sees the numbers aren't there, so she's going to bring it back down. Gets it pulled down by Howes. Nice take that time by Chloe Farrer, but she's not able to get there. She was running out of bounds when she got that, so she had to throw it back in. With it now is Shead. Shot is up by Fenderson. That shot's no good and picked up by Howes. Bounce pass down through, picked up by Cornelius. Loose ball's picked up. Now
Got to travel.
got to carry. She carried it.
She carried it.
She knew she did. She looked right at Steve and she smiled and said, yes, I did it.
She was in a one-hand pass at to Carly Smith on the far end, but Carly got defended.
Fenderson now with it, crosses midcourt to Suddy. Suddy, screen set, nothing there. Stops the dribble, gets it loose, picked up by Mahar, stolen away by Carly Smith, and we got a loose ball tie-up.
They were running Jenna Suddy through 3 picks, 3 screens, and Brooke Smith had to work hard. She had to go through 3 girls.
Possession arrow in favor of Woodland. With it now is Hamilton. Hamilton from the corner, no good. With it now, rebound is pulled down by Brooke Smith. Loose balls picked up. Going to be a tie-up.
Looks like a foul on Kalen Hamilton. It is. On a reach. That's Kalen's first.
Team's fourth.
Yeah, I wonder if they're resetting that at the end of the quarter.
They did.
They did.
Yes. Shot is up by Suddy. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Howes. Her shot up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Cornelius. Missing with it now. Gets it over to Smith. Brooke Smith with it. Gets it over to Hamilton. Back to Farrer. To Smith. Over to Carly Smith. She hesitates. Takes a little 8-footer. Shot up off the glass. Good for 2. 15-11 now your score. 1:35 to go. I think this is the biggest lead that Woodland's had this whole game.
It is. That's Carly's first basket, so you want to watch her. She can put up a lot of points quick.
Suddy takes it up herself. That's a nice shot, but it just wasn't able to fall. Rebounds pulled down by Woodland. With it now is Hamilton. Hamilton crosses midcourt. Chloe Farrer, Carly Smith. We got a 30-second timeout called by Woodland with 1:14 to go in this first half of play. Woodland 15, Shead 11.
At Eastern Maine Electric Co-op, we know our members live busy
I think she
lives.
just wants to give them
That's
a
why
break.
we offer Smart Hub, an online portal that lets you access your account any time of the day or night.
Yeah,
With
any
Smart
other
Hub,
time.
You can check your account balance.
All right, we're back with 1:11 to go in this first half of play. If you're just joining us, Woodland had possession, called a 30-second timeout. They come back out. Shead with a steal. Loose is picked up again. Finally settled down by Shead. With it now is Suddy. Suddy brings across midcourt. Looks nothing there. She keeps a dribble, though. Looks, stops a dribble. With it now is Fenderson.
Good defense.
Fenderson. Loose ball, almost stolen away by Woodland. With it now is Howes. Howes looks up, off the glass, up, in and out, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Farrer. 35 seconds to go. She brings it down, going to bring nothing there, so she's going to bring it at the top of the key, reset this offense. Hopefully they'll take the last final shot. Brooke Smith to Carly Smith. Top of the wing, left inside. Brooke Smith has it, takes it down, gets it back inside to Farrer. Farrer loses handle. Oh. Lost out of bounds. Going to be a turnover. Shead's ball with 16.5 seconds to go. 15-11 your score. Shead gets it inside to Fenderson. Fenderson looks back to Suddy. Suddy has it. Better get on her and step up as quick as possible because she can shoot anywhere, and that's what she does. She takes that shot for 3, and not there this time. She's 3 for 4. That's 3 shots she's hit from that spot. She just wasn't able to hit that 4th one. So 5 seconds to go. Ball comes into Carly Smith. She's bringing it up the floor as fast as she can. Shot up. No good at the buzzer. And that ends your first half of play with your score. The Woodland Dragons 15. The Shead Tigerettes 11. And we'll be back for halftime stats in just a moment.
How much time you guys need?
Many benefits to select windows and doors for your home,
what works for you?
including increased energy
I'm good. We're well ahead of schedule.
We can do. Do you want to do 3 minutes?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
3 minutes, and then the last one being Smith Towing.
Yep, that sounds good.
And I didn't say stay tuned for Smith Towing, and I should have said that beforehand. But I'll say it as soon as that thing. I'll sit there and I'll say it again after you have the commercial. Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
To create that perfect custom look, with in-home measurement service available to assure that your order is right and that your project stays on schedule.
Hey, John,
and Hammond offers
you want to do me a favor?
from any of their 22 locations
You want to do me a
across
favor?
Maine and New Hampshire.
Will you go get, are they serving
No, they're not
food?
open, I don't
They're
think.
not open on the
Nope.
concessions?
Hammond Lumber
Never mind, bud.
Proud to be
Thanks.
named one
I
of
didn't
the
know they'd
best
have a...
places
So I was
to
gonna
work
get a
in Maine
water.
and one of the best companies to work for by business.
For a full service.
Okay, and now for the Smith Towing halftime breakdown update, breaking down all the first half highlights and stats, brought to you by Smith's Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060. And what do we have, Keith?
Well, we're going to start off with Woodland. Miss Ann Cornelius, she has 6 points. Kaylin Hamilton has 5. Brooke Smith has 2, and Carly Smith has 2 for a total of 15 points. And for the Shead Targerettes, they have 11 total. 5 points for Adrina Fenderson, and for Jenna Suddy, 6 points. Those 2 3-pointers there for a total of 11.
I thought she had 3. That's my fault. Said she was 3 for 4 from the line out there, and she was only 2 for 3. In that same exact spot, she shot there like 5 seconds left to go there. She had taken that shot for 3, and that was her first miss she's had this game from 3.
She's played a good game. Both teams are playing well. It's a tough defensive game. And like you said at the beginning, we're going right down to the wire, Jamie.
This is going to be right down to the wire. It honestly is. I have a feeling that, this is anybody's ball game. Shead could be an upset for Woodland, and possibly, like we talked about at the beginning, Woodland needs tonight's game and tomorrow night's game against Calais in order to stay in 8th position. They could move up very well to 9th. I'm not sure about 10th. I think that's a little far-fetched. But if they go in 9th, that's a possibility they'd have to play away. So they don't want to do that if they can help that. Shead, on the other hand, there's some points there on that one. They would have to go, and with a win tonight, because this is their final game, that very well could push them up, possibly up to 9th or 10th. And that makes a difference, too, in who you play.
It does. And I didn't mention it earlier, but there's really not that much foul trouble. Miss Sun has 2, and 1 for Chloe and 1 for Kaylin on fouls. And for Shead, Dana Mahar has 2, and Shaylin Fenderson has 1. So
the fouls are down this half, and that's probably what Woodland would like to see, only 3 or 4 fouls. Now, that helps an awful bit when going in the second half and with a bench of only 1 person to come off the bench. So anyways, once again, this is your Smith Towing game breakdown halftime show, brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Brought to you in recovery. Call 214-6060.
Eastern Plumbing and Heating has been a name you could count on
Okay, the first Woodland Dragon player to hit a 3-point play in the second half of today's game will win a large three-topping pizza. Compliments of Joe's Donna and Pizzeria of Main Street in Calais. So as we get set and ready here, we're just a minute or so away from starting the second half of play. Any thoughts on the second half, Keith?
We were talking a minute ago. If I was Dana, I might look to press Woodland a little bit to try to speed him up, get him wore down. And that's the only thing I would try to do different. And offensively, maybe drive the ball a little more at Misson and try to pick up that third foul.
Yeah, because she picks up that third foul early in this second half. She's going to be sitting for at least a period for one quarter, so that might give them that little bit of an opening there that they've been trying to do all game long on trying to get that down inside.
And offensively for Woodland, they're moving the ball around nicely. They're getting good shots.
They're just not falling.
They're not falling yet, but that can happen quick.
We've seen it many a times. Kaylin Hamilton, that one game, 34 points.
Against Narraguagas.
Yeah. We saw, Carly out there, and she was sitting there hitting the 3-point shots from a game and end up with 28 or 30 points. So anything can happen in this second half of play.
And Brooke can go off on, 7, 8, 10-point run on her defense and going to the rim.
And that's one thing I've noticed in this game, Keith, not just game, probably the last 3 games. She has been great at anticipating when that ball is going to be.
Very quick.
She has sat there, and if we kept track of the stats on turnovers, I bet you half of them were caused by her, her anticipating the ball and stealing it or at least getting a hand on it.
And her length.
She's a lot quicker than what people think. I wouldn't turn down the Woodland being up by 4. Like I said, this is anybody's ball game. Woodland's tough. Shead show that they can keep up. We could just see how things go in the second quarter. And here we go, and we get set. Possession arrow is going to be in favor of Shead. The ball gets it to Johnson. Back over to Suddy. Suddy has it. Top of the key. Looks around, closely guarded. Ball is stolen away by Cornelius. With it now, gets it over to Carly Smith. Carly Smith with it. Crosses midcourt. To Brooke Smith. Gets it over to Kaylin Hamilton. Hamilton shot for 3, and that's no good. Loose ball's picked up by Fenderson. With his Suddy. Crosses midcourt. Gets it back to Suddy. Suddy says nothing there. Going to bring it back out to the top if I can and reset this offense. She drives base wing. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Johnson. Johnson looks. Still nothing there. Gets it back inside to Mahar. Mahar looks down inside baseline to Fenderson. She brings it back out. Fenderson drives the lane. Shot up and no good. Rebounds pulled down by Hamilton. That was great job by, nice take that time by Carly Smith down the lane.
And the foul.
She gets an M1, possible pizza here. But that was great take that time. Shead was being patient down at that other end, looking for the open shot. And they had it, just couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what's going on there. Not exactly sure what was called, but the foul was on Shead.
I believe that was on 34, Shaylin Fenderson, but.
Shot is up, and that is no good. Rebounds pulled down by Mahar. 17-11 with 6:44 to go in this third period. Suddy with it. Gets it over to Fenderson. Back out to Hamilton. Back cross, top of the key. Down inside to Farrer. Farrer looks, gets it into Cornelius. Back out to Hamilton. Hamilton takes a shot for 2. That shot is up, no good. Loose ball is picked up by Suddy.
Really good ball movement there by Woodland. Now, with missing with 3 fouls, let's see if Shead's going to come right at her. Coach Lehman's keeping missing in the game.
Johnson with it now. Looks down inside, gets it back out to Fenderson. Fenderson takes it up. Blocked that time by Cornelius. Misson gets a nice block that time with the ball now as Woodland brings it up the floor. Carly Smith to Brooke Smith. Over to Farah. Down inside to Missing. Takes a shot up, and she's going to go to the foul line for 2 as she was trying to take the shot. It didn't go in, but she's going to get 2 foul shots.
That foul's on Dana Mahar. That is her third.
(17-13) if you're just joining us. First foul shot's good by Missing. She still has one more. 18-13 you score. Third period. This was a makeup game for yesterday. Shead couldn't make it up. Foul shots no good. Loose balls run down by Cornelius. Isn't that one of the things they say? Chase down the rebound. Nice take that time by Carly Smith, and she is our pizza winner. She got that 3. Nice take that time. 21-13 now is your score. With it now is Suddy. Down inside. Loose ball is picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton gets it off to Carly Smith. That's stolen away by Johnson. With it now is Fenderson. Fenderson has it. Gets it over. Got a 10-second violation. And Studdy got it over just in time. Her shot for 3 up and off the front of the rim. No good, out of bounds.
I thought Brooke was going to pick that pass off in the backcourt.
And like I said, anticipation. She knows where that is. So our pizza winner.
We have a sub in. Emma
Carly
Bailey in
Smith.
for Emma Bailey's in for Chloe Farah. She went down and banged her knee, it looks like, or her hip, left hip.
(21-13), 4:45 to go in this third period. Carly Smith with it now, and we got a traveling violation on Woodland. Turnover that time. Shead with it. 8-point lead here.
Shead needs a basket here. Woodland's starting to walk away just a little bit.
Carly Smith to number 12, who just checked in, Alexa Suddy. That shot's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Hamilton. With it now is Carly Smith inside to Cornelius, and she wasn't able to make that basket.
Uh-oh.
And the shot for 3. We
Left her open.
We were both looking. It's like, uh-oh, he's right. Suddy brings that ball down the floor. Nobody stepped up on her. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? So we got a timeout called by, I'm not sure yet, coach's timeout.
By Dana.
Dana for Shead. And so we're going to take a 30-second timeout with your score. 21-13, 4:07 to go in this third quarter.
Looking for a full-service oil company
she walked
large
right
enough
into
to meet
that.
your heating needs, yet small enough to provide personalized service? Look to VL Tamaro Oil for competitive prices on fuel oil, kerosene, and propane, bulk and cylinder delivery, and 24-hour oil burner and delivery service for boiler, furnace, water heater, and complete heating system installations. Look to VL Tamaro Oil. In Woodland, call 427-3775. In Calais, 454-7500.
Your home heating, VL Tamaro.
Now back
Right
to
back
the
to you
Hammond
guys.
Lumber broadcast booth on Classic Hits.
Okay, as we set for the 30-second timeout, shot was taken out by Suddy for 3. That was no good. Rebounds pulled down by Woodland. With it now is Hamilton. Back out to Farah. Farah has it. Dribbles baseline. Little 8-footer shot up. No good.
No.
And it drops in.
It
What a
drops
nice
in.
pass. I didn't think that was going in. 23-13. Woodland up by 10. 3:41 to go in the third period. Suddy now with it. Gets it to Fenderson. Stolen away by Carly Smith. She's going to take it all herself. Shot up. No good, but she's able to draw the foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul is on Mackenzie Johnson. That's her first.
Carly.
That's not a bad foul. I mean, she's going to make that layup.
Yeah. But make it, if you're going to foul at that end, Keith, I've always said, make sure they don't get the shot up. Not in a way that's going to go draw a tentacle or a flagrant foul, but make sure they can't get that shot at least up in the air so there's a chance of them having to go to the line for the shoot 3. Okay, both foul shots made by Carly Smith. 25-13, Woodland up by 12. The Lady Dragons playing tough here early. See if they can keep this momentum going.
The defense is really picking up for Woodland.
With it now is Fenderson to
John is jumping the passing lane. So what Shead's going to do, Jamie, is they've got to go back door. They've got to go behind and have a bounce pass. So they haven't done it yet, but it's early.
Chloe Farrer shot up for three, no good. Loose balls picked up by Bailey. Bailey gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton back out to Farrer, to Carly Smith. Gets it in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hamilton, and she's going to draw a foul as she tried to get the shot up. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul is on number 12. Alexa Suddy. Her first. I hope I said that right.
Alexa, yep. First foul shot, no good by Hamilton. She still has one more, though. 2:56 to go, 25-13, with an up by 12. Checking in the game for Shead is number 5, Danica Howes. Hamilton's second shot's good, 26-13, with an up by 13. The ball now is Fenderson. Gets it over to Suddy. Suddy crosses midcourt. Dribbles down left, nothing there, comes back to the top of the key to reset that offense. Screen set, gets it, double team, shot is still up, and they're going to get a pushing foul on Woodland.
Foul is on Brooke Smith, and that's Brooks' first.
That was in the act of shooting, so we're going to have Jenna Suddy's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Suddy's first shot's no good. She still has one more, though. Second shot, in and out, no good. Brooke with it now. Stops. Midcourt. Going to try run this offense. They got a 13-point lead. No reason to quick it up. Doesn't matter. We said that very well could happen. They could start lighting it up, and Kaylin Hamilton does that from the three-corner on the baseline. 29-13 now, with an up by 16. Almost stolen away. With it now is Fenderson. Fenderson's little 8-footer shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Brooke Smith. Gets it way down court to Carly Smith. She's able to handle it, dribbles it. Double team, shot is up, no good. Last partially blocked by Shead, and it's going to be Woodland's ball underneath their own basket.
So Brooke can make that long pass. She's a pitcher. Kaylin Hamilton can throw the ball a long way. So that may come in handy down the road in a playoff game. You need the ball quick.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Howes. We had 2 substitutions in for Shead. Number 42, Audrey Andrews, and number 52, Kira Barnes. Nice take that time by Fenderson. Up off the glass, little 6-footer, up good for 2. 29-15 is your score.
Who made that one, Jamie?
That was Adrina Fenderson. Loose, nothing there. Bailey's shot is up, no good. Loose ball is picked up by Hamilton. With it now, going to bring it back to the top of the key to reset this offense. And we got a...
You might have a bloody nose.
And we're going to take a 30-second timeout. Woodland 29, Shead 15. All right, and we get back here as we are trying to go and clean up what we've been able to get. Had one of the folks there had to go out due to somewhere along the way getting a little cut or something like that, so they had to clean it all up. We're back now with them with the ball. Down inside to Cornelius. Missing, shot up off the back glass, good for 2. 31-15, you score, 109 to go in this third period.
Has she improved in the post over this winter?
I'm excited to see what she's going to be like next year.
Yeah.
If she works well enough this year throughout the summer and stuff like that, she could be very, very good to play. She could be really a thing to reckon with. So, and see, what do we have here? I'm not sure what the situation is. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Woodland. Shead with the ball now. With it now is Suddy. Suddy has it. Gets it out to Fenderson. Fenderson takes it down the lane. Shot up. And we got a blocking foul called on Woodland as Adrina Fenderson making her way to the line to shoot 2.
That foul's going to be on Carly Smith. And that's Carly's first foul. I'll tell you, number 3, Adrina Fenderson, she is not afraid to go to the basket, and she's drawing fouls.
She has. This is probably her third one that she's had, right?
Yeah.
I think one of them was down the baseline. She didn't get an opportunity to shoot. Her foul shot, first one was no good. She makes the second one, 31-16. 38 seconds to go in this third period. Carly Smith crosses midcourt. Gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton shot for 3. That's no good. Pulled down by Bailey. Emma Bailey gets a loose ball. Her shot up, no good. Loose ball is picked up by Hamilton. With it now is Carly Smith. Bounce pass, base, top of the key, foul line. Cornelius, nothing there, gets it out to Smith. Smith shot up for 3, no good. Rebounds tapped around, loose, picked up by Chloe Farah. Nice take that time by Chloe Farah down underneath there for the offensive rebound. Good for 2, 33-16, 3 seconds to go. Shot by Suddy's up, no good, and that sounds the buzzer. With the end of your third period, the Woodland Lady Dragons are up 33-16 to the Shead Tigerettes. We'll be back for the fourth and final period action in just a moment.
Rebounding for Woodland.
Down inside.
That looked
Oh,
good.
that was a great pass. Brooke wasn't even expecting it. Loose, nice. Take that time by Shead as they took tried to take advantage of the 2-on-1. Run down the court. Kira Barnes, number 52, she was on the losing end of that, though. Got a foul on Woodland. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's Chloe Farah's third.
First foul shot's good.
Nice shot.
33-17 now. Coming in the ball game is Hamilton. Chloe's going to take a seat. Chloe Farah. Also coming in the ball game that I see was number 30. Jada Harding, I believe. No, 34. Fenderson's back in the ball game for Shead. She makes a second shot. 33-18. 7:08 to go in your fourth and final period of play. Brooke Smith with it now. Top of the key. Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey takes a shot just inside the three. That shot's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Fenderson. They get it over to Suddy. Suddy with it now. And it's off her own foot as she tried to take it and go past Brooke. Brooke was able to do a good job on closing that in on her.
Brooks played a really good defensive game.
With it now. Gets it over to Hamilton. To Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith's going to bring the ball up the floor. Bounce pass to Hamilton. To Cornelius. Loose ball picked up by Smith. Smith over to Bailey. Bailey inside to Carly Smith. Loose ball's knocked away by Fenderson. She gets a steal that time. She's going to try to bring it up herself. Going to get it to Suddy, though. Suddy has it. Crosses midcourt. Looks around to see if there's anything there. Shead's cutting the lead little by little. With it now. Down inside to Fenderson. Fenderson shot up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Carly Smith. And we got a reach-in foul on Shead.
That's going to be on Danica House. That's her first.
And we got a timeout on the floor as I believe Coach Kiev Lehman wants to take a timeout. 6:09 to go in this fourth and final period of play. Your score, Woodland 33, Shead 18. Guess we're going to stay here. Apparently there is no timeout, so we'll stay here. So some of the things we've seen so far, Keith, is this fourth period. Woodland's still hustling on defense. Brooke Smith has been there the whole game. She hasn't stopped. She's been able to force, several turnovers and tips bait in the pass. Some of the players that we thought in the first period was going to start warming up a little bit, we've seen for Woodland. Carly Smith and Kaylin Hamilton's both hit some threes and so on and so forth. So,
that third quarter, Woodland had an 18-5 quarter.
That really makes a difference in a ball game. And it's hard to come back from that. Let's hope they can keep that momentum going.
It's kind of do we keep attacking or do we, look for it and slow it down some? It's up to it's up to coaching here.
With it now, cross court goes to Smith. Smith has it over to Bailey. Bailey to Cornelius. Back over to Hamilton. Hamilton looks down inside to Carly Smith. Nothing there. Gets it over to Bailey. Top of the key it goes. Some great passes this time being held by Woodland. Hamilton wanted to take it, and she does. She hesitated.
She did.
She made it for three, and 36-18 is the score. And as Shead was getting the ball, they were taking it out. There was a violation as Suddy stepped in bounds before she actually got the pass off. So it's going to be a turnover for Shead. With it now is Smith. Smith takes it up. There's no good, but she's able to draw the foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Foul is on number 34 for Shead. Shaylin Fenderson, that is her third. And Carly Smith on the line for two.
Have you been keeping track of the timeouts?
No.
Okay. Just curious as to how that goes, because that could change things, the momentum a little bit too, if Woodland has to take a couple timeouts toward the end. I mean, they only had rotation of 6 players, so. First foul shot by Carly Smith is good. She still has one more, 37-18. And that's 38-18. That's a 20-point lead here now for Woodland. 5:38 to go. With it now is Fenderson. Fenderson gets it over to Suddy. Suddy has it. Dribbles down. Takes it down through. Nothing there. Is going to get it back out to Fenderson. Fenderson shot up and good for two. 38-20. Brooke Smith with it now. Gets it to Hamilton. Back to Smith. Smith's going to slowly bring it up the floor. Cornelius with it. Back to Hamilton. Back to Cornelius. Cornelius up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Fenderson. Fenderson has it. Gets it over to Suddy. Suddy has it. Being closely guarded by Brooks Smith. To Cornelius. To Bailey. Bailey shot up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Suddy. Suddy has it. Takes a shot for three. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Smith.
Woodland's content to walk the ball up the court. Shead's not pressing.
Nope.
I thought they'd bring a little pressure. That's all right.
With it now, Hamilton takes a baseline. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Bailey. Bailey's not able to handle the pass. Turnover, Woodland. Okay, checking in the ball game for Woodland also is Chloe Farah, and going to have a seat for a few minutes is Carly Smith. Fenderson brings it up the court. Shot is up by Audrey Andrews. That shot's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Farah. Farah has it. She's got the 1-on-3, but she still drives. Nothing there. Going to have to get it back out. Gets it to Cornelius. Cornelius shot up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Fenderson. With it now is Suddy. Suddy to Barnes, and we got a holding foul on Woodland. Not sure who that foul was on.
It's going to be on Chloe Farah, and that is her fourth.
Trying to keep track of that, too. That's so. I think it's a third. And that's the fourth period, so. With it now is Andrews. Gets it inside to Mahar. Mahar's shot is blocked by Cornelius. Misson gets it. With it back. Loose ball is picked up by Woodland. Woodland has it to Brooks Smith. Cornelius, nothing there. Down inside to Chloe Farah. Nice look that time by Cornelius. The double team came up to double on her. Chloe Farah wide open down underneath. 40-20 now.
Beautiful
3
pass.
minutes to go.
Beautiful pass, beautiful finish, Jamie.
Patience. With it now is Suddy being closely guarded by Smith. Smith tries to block it. Her shot is good for three. Nice take that time by Suddy. 40-23 now. 2:46 to go.
That was a nice shot.
With it now is Bailey. Bailey shot. 16-footer is up. No good. Loose ball is picked up by Suddy. Suddy has it. Nothing there. Spins around. Shot up. No good. Loose balls picked up by Shead. With it now is Andrews. Andrews' shot is up. Good for two from the foul line. 40-25 now. The lead's cut to 15. Cornelius with it now. To Hamilton. Hamilton's baseline shot for three. That's no good. She runs her own rebound down. 2:04 to go this final period. Brooks Smith with it. Cornelius to Bailey. Bailey down inside to Hamilton. Hamilton's nothing there. Gets it to Cornelius. Little 6-footer. Nice take that time by Misson. 42-25, and we got a time on the floor. 1:53 to go. Woodland 42, Shead 25.
Looking.
Back.
Yep.
Now back to the Hammond Lumber broadcast booth on Classic Hits.
All right, now, welcome back. Coming here live from the Hammond Lumber broadcast booth. Timeout called by Kiev Lehman. Give our girls a little breather here. 17-point lead here, 42-25, 1:52 to go. If you're just joining us, Woodland up by 17. With the ball now is Suddy. Suddy crosses midcourt, stays at the top of the key. Being closely guarded by Smith. Back to Suddy. Suddy looks. Cross court it goes over to Harding. Back to Suddy. Suddy takes a shot for three. That's up. No good. Rebounds pulled down by Misson. Cornelius gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton crosses midcourt to Carly Smith. Carly Smith, nothing there. Is going to bring it back out. They're going to get it into Cornelius. Foul line. Back over it goes. Chloe Farrer drives down the lane. Nothing there. Loses the handle. Loose ball's picked up by Harding. They get it over to Suddy.
About a minute to go, Jamie.
I would say, honestly and truthfully, unless a miracle happens, no offense, Woodland's going to be victorious in this game. But don't count Shead out. Shead had a great first half. The third quarter was kind of difficult for him. With the ball now is Suddy. Alaska Suddy. Back to Jenna Suddy. Her shot up, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Hamilton. 42 seconds to go. 42-25. Hamilton takes it to herself. There is nothing there, and they're going to get a traveling violation on Hamilton.
Good defense by the Shead Tigerettes. Cutting that drive off.
Yeah, if she'd had that extra step, I think she would have been able to have an easy two.
Yeah, she almost turned the corner there.
Yep, not quite. With it now is Jenna Suddy. Last 35 seconds tick down on the scoreboard. Inside to Anderson. Or Andrews, I'm sorry. Back out to Suddy. To Jenna Suddy. Jenna going to take it down herself. Layup. No good. Rebounds. Toss around. Last touch by Woodland. Chloe Farrer tried to reach for that rebound. Not able to grab it. With it now is Shead. Comes in. Way out top to the key to Suddy. Jenna Suddy with it now. Back to Mahar to Suddy. Suddy looks wing. Nothing there. Going to take the 23-footer. That's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Cornelius. And they get the shot at the buzzer for three. No good. And that ends your ball game. With your final score, the Woodland Dragons victorious over the Shead Tigerettes by a score of 42-25. And we'll be back with final stats in just a moment.
Princeton Variety is the
Who do you
store
want for
that
player?
always has more, lots more of
I
what
don't
you're
know.
looking for. From Clark and
Who hasn't got it ever?
Everybody.
Stains and painting
Even
Every
Emma?
girl's gotten
to
it at least
plumbing and
once.
electrical
Even Emma?
supplies, Ace brand products, hunting.
Every
and fishing
girl. So
gear
we've
and
covered
wear,
everybody. So
tools,
this
electronics,
it's like
appliances,
a
and oh,
free
so
for all
much
at this
more.
point.
If you're looking for it or need it, they're sure to have
Oh.
it. The selection at Princeton Variety is great.
Whatever you
the
pick,
only thing
bud.
better are the prices. Princeton Variety, your local Ace Hardware store on Main Street in Princeton.
I like
It's open
Cornelius.
7
Yeah,
days a week.
she played a good
Call
game.
796
I really do.
5128.
Eastern Plumbing and Heating has been a name you could count on for all of your plumbing and
Both,
heating.
I'll give you 3 minutes if that's enough.
Yeah.
If you,
Oh, he's on. I think, yeah. Whatever you need.
Okay, no, I'll give you, unless you